for about 2 hours. Then there's a big lake. We shouldn't go there at all. We should make a right, and then it's gonna take a few hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food, and then from there, we head north to Monoco Station.
Why there?
To recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra firepower, because our next goal will be to take down the paintress' heart.
Her heart?
Yes. You can't just stroll up to the paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who gets close. But if we destroy her heart, the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Yes.
So it's true. Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All right then. Let's go meet your friend at Monoco Station. And then, we'll take the paintress's heart. How far up the mountain is Monoco Station?
Not too high, but yeah. Oh, right. There's no snow in...
No. Only in books and...
And just as fun. And sometimes...
Oh. My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some. Your oldest friend is a jester?
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why?
Because... we don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere. Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here. In case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they...
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take. As our trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith.
No need.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
All right. I'll answer 3 questions.
Only 3?
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with...
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right.
How come Monoco lives so far
Monoco's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Gestrels who went missing.
a lost Gestrel?
Yeah. That and he, pissed up.
Your oldest friend is a...
Yes.
Gustav.
Why?
Because we don't get to enjoy...
That was...
Yeah.
You were... You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but...
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
She reminds me of someone.
Who?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Maelis, you're so...
You know, that almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes.
That's why we're best friends.
How far up the mountain?
Not too high, but... Oh, right, there's...
No.
And just as fun.
Oh, my husband was...
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analysing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
I'll trade you. A story for a story.
Well, there are stories, and then there are... You first, then.
Something unusual then? Strange one?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each... No. Tell me something dark.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy.
If we're going to share,
Story for a story, right?
we'll see.
How come Monoco,
Monoco's a searcher.
the lost jet?
Yeah.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paint just woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
How come
Monoco.
the lost...
Yeah,
Your oldest friend?
yes.
Gustav.
Why?
Because we don't get to enjoy.
Hey,
Hey,
I
it's fine.
just...
I miss him too.
It's...
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it. But what I needed was to use it. To use.
What do you mean?
I feel when I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger.
Monet.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost, especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness.
You feel Gustav.
Yeah,
I'd like to feel him with me too.
you have an affinity for chroma too.
How do you always know?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either. Don't tell anyone else I said that.
How come
Monoco.
I lost?
Yeah.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gommage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
But changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
How far to Monoco station?
With SGA? Oh, should be quick.
I saw the future.
Here we go.
Let's dance.
It's locked on you.
Watch out, Mayal. Sia, incoming.
an advantage.
Just try it.
Finesse and grace.
Well, well. Here's your card. Careful now.
Careful now.
Let's cut through the flames.
Till me in.
Let's carve a path. Just try it.
I'm the fastest ball.
Monoco station is
Oh, Miguel. A de grinda.
to the north, not far from here.
your card.
Watch out, my Al. Watch out, my Al.
Take your shot. I saw your future. Not today.
I'll use your fire. Watch out.
Blade cut through the blades!
If I die, so be it.
I'll use your fire.
I'm waiting. The dance begins. Strike!
No, never.
Let's dance.
How far up the mountain?
Not too high, but yeah. Oh, right. There's...
No.
And just as far.
Oh, my husband.
How come Monoco
Monoco.
the lost?
Yeah.
Mawila, Foselito. Oh, Hanibama Rami. Oh, Malifis, Esokido.
Uma Wheeler. Oh, Miguel.
Oh. Iruti.
Well, well.
I'll use your fire. Yeah.
Careful now.
On me! I'm ready!
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monoco.
A train. Gustav would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late, but running, yes. Here we are. Monoco Station.
Is that a Grundis? I knew it. They're real too.
If Monoco's not here, that means... slow as ever, mon vieux.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve. Obscur, did Besuch pull you into another adventure? New friends.
Speak our language.
He had a lot of time to kill, so I taught him.
Ladies, could I, interest you in a duel?
Definitely a gestural.
No point trying to talk until we've calmed Monoco down with a relaxing fight. Be careful though. Monoco's fighting style is a bit, peculiar.
He can turn into a Nevron. Here we go. Here's your part.
Let's carve a path. I would have lived.
Mael.
That's better.
You're outmatched. Didn't really need it. Oh well.
On guard. On fire.
Incoming. Let's carve a path. Here we go.
You're so dog. Precise strike.
Not impressed.
Guard up! En garde!
Your number is painted.
No distraction, son. I'm really busy beating up strangers.
Noko, what are you doing here?
Noko, you said Nevron?
Oh. A stalact. Friends of Verso, as honored guests, the first fight is yours. Defeat the Stalact with your fearsome talents.
Right. Oh. You're serious?
Yes, he is. You little coward.
It's locked on you.
Verso, why aren't you using gradient attacks?
I don't need pointers from the one sitting on his lazy ass.
You didn't teach them, did you, you lazy old fart? Very well. I shall generously impart my wisdom.
Take your shot. Ready.
I'll use your fire. Didn't really need it.
Careful now.
You found worthy friends, Verso.
Jealous?
What are you doing?
I just need the foot. Aha!
He transforms by collecting Nevron feet. Don't ask me how it works. I've never understood.
Now that we've had some good battles to warm the spirits, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
We're heading for old Lumiere.
Okay, bye.
Hey, come on. Hey. Hey, look. I know we failed before, but look, you doofus. Don't you recognize her?
Of course I do.
Then you know what that means. This is our shot. It might be our only shot.
This is your only shot. Out of the question. I will never join you again.
There will be a lot of fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
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 Yes, good.
Noco's coming too.
Oh, you are?
L'homme mercanto al dormir. C'est Monoco, très joli. Voici le meilleur mercanteur du monde.
As a responsible parent, this is a superb idea. Let us go to old Lumiere.
Grande sucamene nella structura. Should parla anymore. Never de gestrado. Should do dormir. Ora seguito e notice.